So Christmas is fast approaching, 2 weeks to go. But Christmas has come early for me this year in the shape of a box. Now I say it's come early, this has been sitting around here in the studio for probably the best part of 6 weeks, something like that, I guess. But I guess better late than never to do the unboxing. So, well, what's in the box? You already know, you've read the title. This is the latest in the Consortium series, and it's the MITA, Offspring, adidas ZX8000. Now, I guess whichever one of those words comes first depends on which brand manager you are at which of those divisions, but either way, whatever, you get the point. Bit of blurb about it here, obviously a bit of marketing mumbo swerve. Celebrating the revolutionary design of the ZX franchise, this three-way collaboration combines the creative languages and cultures of the Tokyo-based sneaker store MITA, whatever, and the UK streetwear retailer Offspring, further strengthening the thriving partnership between the two. Okay, so that's kind of what's coming up. Now, when these came out, I slept on these. I remember sitting in the morning thinking, well, do I got to take... By the way, incidentally, if this looks a bit big on me, I usually take a medium, and this is an extra small, okay? So I do feel a bit like David Byrne in Stop Making Sense or whatever, but it's the smallest one I could get. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I did think about going up to London and picking these up when they were released. But there was two things about them which I wasn't too sure about and kind of just slept on them. Then I saw Danny from the Adex's video, and it dispelled one of the issues I had with them, but still I'm a little bit on the fence about the other. So, as I say, I slept on them. They all went and then reappeared on, I think it was Foot Patrol I got these from. So, I just thought, okay, well, I'll pick them up now. And the worst comes to worst, if I don't like them, I'll just move them on, right? Anyway, without further ado, let's get into them. Merry Christmas to me. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Okay, delivery notes. I'll say this, it's a heavy old box, and there we are. So you get the Consortium box there, the respect is mutual bit there, and then there's the end piece. So this is where I have to always check the size to make sure the right ones have arrived. UK 9.5, we should be okay. Right, nice custom box, really nicely packaged, heavyweight. This came double boxed from Foot Patrol, good for you. I've just seen over the weekend, there's a couple of guys have posted about the size, the latest in the City Series Manchester's came out. And one fella got his trainers sent, no box, in just a courier bag, and with the, I think it was a little Manchester booklet. I mean, it defies belief, really. But anyway, I hope he sends them back, and I hope he gets a decent offer back. Others were saying they got them double box. I don't know what goes on at size these days. They're owned by JD Sports. I don't know, but the customer service has a lot to be desired. Right, let's open these up. Nice bit of packaging around there, just plain, nothing. I know I tell a lie. It does say, so it's Consortium tissue paper, and lots of it. And might get, here we go. And there we are. It's a shoe. So we got the top. Other side. I'm sure by the time, if you've watched this, you've watched a million videos on this already. That's the back, which we'll come to in a minute. And there's your sole unit. So what put me on the fence was, first of all, this the midsole because I thought they were going to be, it was almost like two separate sole units, but as it turns out, as far as I'm concerned, that's absolutely fine. Laces, spare laces in here, so you've got a blue, you've got the white, you've got the yellow as well. So you can't knock the packaging at all here. And then you've got these kind of lace clips at the front. So there's a little, let's get out of the way, there's a little bit there that says Offspring. Tell a lie, adidas MITA sneakers. And then you've got a selection of various different other options should you want to change them. Okay. Is that a design fault or not? There's these little bumps on the top. I'll have to go and have a look to see if that's actually a fuck up, which I suspect it might well be. We'll have a look at the other one in a minute. You've got the insole, which is quite an interesting design going on in there. So what was it that I kind of ummed and ahed about? It was this heel piece here, which is a little bit Saturday Night Fever for my liking. But looking at it now from here, I could probably live with this. So yeah, let's have a look at the other one, because I don't know if you can see this. There's little bumps on the toe cap here. I've got a feeling that's a design fault rather than it's a... Anyway, let's have a look. Will they go back? Let's wait and see. I mean, you can't change them, right? They're gone, so you either suck it up or keep hold of them. Well, they've kind of got it on here as well, and I think it must be a design fault. You can just see little bumps there. But there's a kind of planetary thing going on the inside, which makes me think, is that deliberate? Is it meant to look like a bloody planet or something? Oh, and you've got it round here. Okay, must be part of the design. I've not seen that from anywhere else. Is it on the other one? Well, it's not as obvious on here. Okay, that'll be something I have to go away and do a bit of research on. So overall, if we forget what... I've got a feeling this is part of the design. But anyway, I'm wittering on here. It's actually a very nice shoe. You've got the torsion bar on the bottom there, the heel cap with the Consortium label just there. I can probably live with that kind of heel cap in the John Travolta silver. But overall, they look great. Although I'm now going to go away and see whether that's a duff pair in terms of whether this sort of bubbling, which is really prevalent on this one here. I mean, it looks so bad, it looks deliberate. So anyway, I'll check that out and probably then leave something in the description. So there we go. That's the Adidas MITA Offspring ZX8000. Would I recommend them? They look great. They're beautifully... Let's park the potential issue here. They look very well made and they look super sturdy for winter. So it's a win from me. And in the comments below, whether I'll put whether this is a problem or not. Thanks for watching. And if I'm not back before Christmas, which I suspect I probably will be, because there's another box floating around back there from the Oasis store, have a wonderful Christmas and a happy 2026. Right, a quick end piece to that video. I did have a look at some other videos that were out there beyond Danny's, and they do all seem to have this kind of, it's like this bubbling thing, and I think it is there's like a moon or a planet in there, and I'm guessing it's all representative of that, because every picture I've seen they have this kind of bubbling up, so I assume it's kind of part of the design. But interesting that nobody seemed to have picked up on it. Anyway, there we go. They won't be going back then.